Gerlitzen, trying to do 300k cross country to Mayrhofen. Cloud base is low at the moment, so we're waiting until it rises. Thinking of taking a thermal on that hill where we did yesterday, cross and go north, but it doesn't look promising at the moment. So I bombed out over there somewhere way down. Got a bit annoyed that I bombed out. Remie got thermal up but then decided to join me. Now we're finally walking on a road. We're bush bashing as always. Back down there. Remie's leading the way.
The plan we've had for a while now is we wanted to do a vol-biv in September and make a larger distance flying and walking trip. So we routed out a 300k trip from Gerlitzen to Mayrhofen. So that's Villach area all the way to Zillertal in Tyrol region. And yeah, we went with Martin to Gerlitzen, did some acro training, and now we're on the road basically. And we've made it about, I think it was 15 k's. Yeah, not so far, but the problem with it was that cloud base is so low, it was really tough to make any big crossings. But we're putting ourselves in a better position for tomorrow at the top of this hill up here. So part one of the trip would consist of 150 kilometers of flying and walking from Gerlitzen north to Werfenweng. There we'd see some friends and fly the Tenningerberger while we were there as well. With any luck, we'd be off again, flying toward Mayrhofen. Through the Pitzgau Valley, another 150 kilometers of flying and hiking to go before we'd reach our destination. The next day started blue, but we knew that the low cloud was coming in. So we ended up taking up this quick little glide down to the valley in order to walk up the next section and deeper into the mountain range.
So packed up everything.
Didn't really have breakfast, so we gotta wait on this to clear anyway, don't we?
Oh yeah, this is amazing. Still a lot of cloud, but it's clearing some gaps here and there. So I hiked up to where Remie top landed over here, and we're looking at where we have to go, and it looks scary.
Lots of trees.
Lots of trees. Took off! Now in a better climb than ever!
Oh my god, this place is turned on and it's stunning.
Bummed out, and I got told by the people that it wasn't allowed to land there, but they gave me a pass and they put me on my way. Just cross this river over there and trying to get in contact with Remie. So walking up and a cliff line. So yeah. Just gonna keep traversing.
Day of mixed results. We've now made it about 40 k's north of Gerlitzen. Nothing grand or amazing. I was expecting definitely better results, but with the weather the way it's been, it's actually been pretty alright to be able to make it this far.
By the end of the day, we made it through some tough Carinthian terrain with some low cloud and hard weather, and we're definitely looking forward to a good sleep that night.
Just walking.
Look guys, we can pick up our pace to 70 kilometers an hour. Let's go! Ah! Ah! Going to... More walking. We got to the other town and we realized it's Sunday. No shops are open on Sunday. And I found these.
Food time. Taking off on the north side because it's so stable here at the moment. We're seeing so few people just scratching up over there. So we thought, fuck it. Here we are again. We got probably less than a 10-to-1 glide ratio. And didn't make it very far into the valley we were expecting to make it into. So we got a long walk ahead of us. It's just too stable to really bother even going up the hill again. We might as well just keep walking up to the end of the pass here. It's about 20 k's. We've done worse before. Well, we've really got our hiking legs on today. After a 15-kilometer walk, 10-kilometer glide, we've now walked another 18 kilometers, I think, so far. Maybe a little less, 16. We've still got another 6 to go to get to the top of the pass.
Look at this. So we're going up there. Look at the mountains. Hell yeah.
Oh. So we've come up the mountain pass, squeezed through, and been met with this wall of rock in front of us, rock and grass. It's pretty vertical. Seems to be the only way out of here as well. After everything we've climbed over, this just seems like a bit of torture, really. But we will see.
So by the end of the day, we'd walked 35 kilometers and flown about 10 kilometers, all the way up the A10 pass to the Austrian divide. The next hurdle was to get over the Austrian divide the next day, and we camped about 800 meters shy of the pass. The last shot here just shows that we needed to get over this mountain pass to be able to fly north toward Werfenweng.
Just packed up our campsite for the night, just down by this beautiful river. And yeah, we decided not to walk all the way up because it was way too much for us. So now we just got to walk up to the pass, another hour and a half of walking, and then hopefully we'll fly off to some east faces.
Oh, look at this pass. We're going up here, up across, and up there somewhere. Take off and see what happens.
Oh god.
We arrived at the south side of the Austrian Divide to find a strong south wind coming up onto the faces. It was about 30 kilometers an hour laminar breeze, but it made taking off on the north side of the Alps impossible. So instead we had to make a chance move and take off on the south side. Hopefully the wind was strong enough to soar up and over the peaks so that we could directly turn north and run with the wind. And again, hopefully we would be high enough that we could fly over the turbulent lee side that would quickly end our flight and put us on the ground.
Wow, it's amazing up here. Dropping through the back at warp-neck speed. Cool, I think you're good to jump in.
Alrighty.
Through here. Flying along right now. It's not even moon at the moment, but it's fucking rough.
Oh yeah! Woohoo!
We just flew straight over from the south side of the Austrian Pass. We were soaring on that side with about 25-30 kilometers an hour winds, and then crossed over the back, which I thought was going to be okay, and it was for the most part, but Irene got a huge collapse over one of the hills. She managed to deal with it amazingly though, and is now just coming into land.
Oh, fuck. We made it. Top landed. Man. Whew. This flight was the best flight until now.
After a little epic soaring sesh and flight, we're now making path through some forest and then hopefully up to a launch soon. Top, we've got another soarable wind, probably likely similar to Fern, but I don't think it's strong enough to cause too much harm. Let's soar this for a little bit. Here we are again. We literally launched up there and expected a lot better flight than we got, but I guess the Föhn really has come in. It's getting so much sink. We had about a 1:2, 1:4 glider ratio at one point.
Landed here. Yeah, that was tough.
And so our plan of skimming along the sides of these hills and just making enough height to get around the corner quickly ended us down in the valley here. Wait for this shitty wind to disappear before we fly again, because I don't really want to fly in that again. That was a bit gnarly, that last flight. So I think it'll probably just be a lift back to the Tannenberg, and then we'll start our next adventure.
So after 3 days, we'd made it within 10 k's of Werfenweng. The strong south wind had defeated us for the day, so we got Jack to pick us up and he drove us the 10 k's back to Werfenweng, where we chilled for the next 3 days and ate a lot of food. The weather actually turned on while we were there and we got to fly the Tannenberg and the surrounding mountains. It was amazing. Join us next time for the part 2 of the vol-biv, where Irene and me fly from Werfenweng to Mayrhofen. Another 150 k's through beautiful Austrian wilderness and another adventure as well.